ready. I am using bread flour. Bread flour will give me a chewier texture, and that's what I want. So make sure to subscribe and to read the description for the recipe that I'm using today. It's perfect. I'm gonna warm up the milk, not too warm, just a little bit. I'm supposed to be wearing my microphone. I don't know if you heard anything I've said. Let me double check. Okay, here we go. Microphone is on. Milk is warm. Let's bloom our yeast. So we are going to bloom it for about 5 minutes. Let's just pour it in there. Let's do a tablespoon of sugar, just so that it feeds off of it. So I'm just going to give it a quick stir. Make sure your milk isn't too hot. I always have a little plate so I can put my utensils there. Let's mix our dry ingredients here. So this is my flour, 135 grams of sugar, half a teaspoon salt. Give them a quick whisk. Hi, it's been 5 minutes and this is what the yeast looks like. It's nice and bubbly. Yeah, and that's what you want. That's blooming your yeast. I'm going to be using my dough hook. And here we are going to be mixing our wet ingredients and we are going to incorporate our dry ingredients. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Oh, it smells so good. I'm going to whisk our eggs because we are just a quick whisk. It doesn't have to be perfect. Here we go. Here's our egg and melted butter. Okay, now let's give it a go. Now let's start incorporating the dry ingredients. Before I put in more flour, I have to make sure that all of the flour that I already put in there is incorporated. It's covering it like this. Didn't realize. I'm going to help it out a little bit. Let's do another. Okay, so the texture sticky, right? We're gonna let it go for another 5 minutes until the consistency changes. And then after it's gone for 5 minutes, then we're going to see if it needs more flour. While I'm beating my dough, I am going to grease my bowl, where I'm going to let it rest for 2 hours. And I also meant to tell you that I am already turned on my oven to the proof setting. You don't have to, but it's something that I do. My house is kind of cold right now, so I think it would benefit from being in a warmer environment. I took my dough out of the mixer and gave it a quick knead, and you can see, it is a beautiful dough. And I am going to let it rest for the next hour and then see where it is. It's supposed to double in size, and as long as it's doubled in size, then it will be ready to go. But as you can tell, it's beautiful and it's not sticking to my hands, and it's ready to rest for the next hour. I'll see you in an hour. Hey, it's been an hour. I think we're ready. Let's leave it another half hour, I would say. I can put this back in the oven for another half hour. That should give me enough time for my butter to soften. So I forgot to take out of the refrigerator, by the way. See you guys in half an hour. Okay, time to make the filling. So I already have my butter. Kind of cheated a little bit. I put it in the microwave for a little bit. Half a cup of using dark sugar, not the light brown sugar, but the dark brown one. I like the taste of it a little more. And then a tablespoon and a half of cinnamon. Ooh, I'm always so nervous about getting more than I should. But that's good. I follow somebody else on YouTube that says she is measuring with love. I love that. So I'm measuring with love today. Okay, so here it is. Butter, dark brown sugar, and cinnamon. And this will go inside our cinnamon rolls. And you know what? I like to mix everything together. I've tried different methods, where you spread the butter over the dough and then you sprinkle the brown sugar and the cinnamon. It's been okay. I personally like this method better. I have a little more control over how I put it on and make sure that every inch of the dough is covered in this deliciousness. Oh, and it's unsalted butter, by the way. There it is. Smells fantastic. My timer went off, so it's time to take the dough out of the oven. It's been in there for about an hour and a half, and it's time to check it. Whoa. Tell me, this is definitely doubled in size, and I think we're ready to go. Here it is. Our cinnamon rolls are ready. Whoa. Okay, I'm crazy proud of these cinnamon rolls. I'm just gonna pour it over. Take a first bite. Oh my god, it's pillowy, soft. Oh my god, I almost dropped it. So good. You have to try it.